Hi, this is Jonathan Raymond, Superintendent of Schools for the New Rochelle City School District. I'm here with Carl Thurno, who's the Director of our Buildings, Facilities, and our maintenance team. And we are in New Rochelle High School. We're in the library. And I'd like Carl to really show you, the scope of this project. And you can see where we are today and contrast to right before the storm and immediately after the storm. And you get to see this space in progress. Carl?
Thank you, Jonathan. So we had approximately 3-4 inches of water in the entire library space. This level is actually 6 inches or so lower than any other location in the building, which is why we had substantial flooding here. You can imagine this library full of books and chairs and study cubicles, etc. We had to remove all the material, gut it down to the bare bones, so to speak. We took out all of the wet sheetrock up at least 2 feet all the way around the building, or all the way around the room. We had several rooms behind oak and glass walls. The oak on the bottom of the wall was saturated, so that had to be removed, and that will be repaired and replaced with a new product that won't be wood and won't absorb water. We had to remove all of the flooring, some of which was carpet and some of which was vinyl tile. All that will be replaced with new materials. In addition to that, one of the other problems with this space is that because it's a one-story building and to protect the view of the historic facade on the original building, the mechanical room was put in a sub-basement 6 feet below this level. So that space flooded completely and we lost all of the mechanical equipment. So we're going to abandon the former mechanical room and we will take one small space on this level to put the new mechanical equipment in so that we avoid a flood destroying that equipment in the future. So we probably have a substantial amount of work to do, but yet we've already replaced all of the wet sheetrock. There's a plastic board there that you see over here on the corner that is 5 inches tall. That product will not absorb water, and in the future that means that we could withstand some level of flooding without having to remove all of the wall material that we had to this time. Above that is 2 feet of purple board sheetrock, which is a type of sheetrock. It's newer material than the traditional materials. It won't absorb water, it won't grow mold and bacteria. All the walls will be finished with antimicrobial paint. In this case, we did not have a ceiling problem in that we don't have ceiling tiles, so that we didn't have to replace those as we have in other areas because of the high moisture content. And then by the time that we are able to return to this space, likely in September of 22, then you'll see a completely transformed brand new library space with new bookshelves and cubicles and so forth. It'll be
I want to just put it in perspective. Carl's being, he's really being kind with this, but imagine this room filled with books and bookcases and furniture. All those books, luckily not damaged, had to be boxed by hand. All the furniture, not only in this room, but in every other classroom that received damage, was all taken out. It was cleaned, sanitized, and stored, so it enabled our crews to get in here with that much ease and speed. If we had to work around furniture, we'd still be here for weeks before we got our students and our faculty and staff back into school. So again, fortunate, great planning, great expertise, and tremendous work round the clock, weekends and holidays by the demolition, repair, and the rebuilding crew, and now our own internal custodial crews cleaning as we have our faculty and staff poised to come back to school later this week.